Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing alright. So, I'm just gonna get into it, pertaining energetic vampires. That's what this video is about. So this individual up here, not dating. I'm pretty sure that's a particular person, and she's leaving a comment on the video I talked about. Was it yesterday? I think it was. Talking about the trap that I feel I've fallen into in regards to fuckery and energetic vampires and people essentially hooking you in through allurements to get you to send, essentially focus on them, and focus by doing so, you sending them your energy. And they'll keep you on this reel of I don't want this to be true, okay? I hope I'm wrong about this, but so I made the video yesterday, and then she leaves me a comment literally showing herself to be exactly what I said that she is, but she's doing it in a way that I think is from a reactionary standpoint, perhaps even, I think she's also premeditating, is what just came through to me. And so this video is intended to help her see what she's doing. And it's interesting too, because I feel like she has a strong association with the entity Medusa. And if you learn about the tale of Medusa, what ended up killing her in the end, or destroying her, or taking her away from her power, was when she saw herself in the reflection of the mirror, and she got a taste of her own power. So anyway, with that in mind, she left this comment. All right, you are the definition of a vampire. So I'm like, initially I was almost going to attack back and do all these reasonings as to why I'm not and she is, and it's like, well, hold on a second. That's actually not the best response. The better response is, because like, I really don't think I have been. And on top of that, like, if I have been, and say I have, because I'm not perfect, then I'd like to know how. Because from my perspective, based on what I know about my reality and what I do with people that I interact with, nobody thinks I am. I don't think I am. In fact, I think I'm quite the opposite of a fucking vampire. So for her to say those things, I'm like, hold on a sec, let's see what she has to say. Because I don't even feel like she has any grounds to call me a fucking vampire. Any type of a debate she's going to throw at me, I could throw it back at her with tons of counters. So I asked that question. I'm like, let's see. Oh, this, I can't show you guys, but this is a picture I took from my phone, because I took the Snapchat with my phone, and then I took a picture from my phone with the iPad. But if you look at the reply, what I asked her was, I was like, how am I a vampire? Just that, simply that. And then I left a little good energy to her thing and a sign with a halo above it. And so that's me. She's calling me a vampire. And so the response I send her is, I just ask her simply, how am I a vampire? And the response she sends back is this. So anytime anybody does things on purpose to create an energetic like to create, like, anytime people make fun of you, like, those are being energetic vampires. In my opinion, anybody that goes out of their way to create an energetic disruption in another human being on purpose for that reason, to hurt them, is doing so from a place of wanting to hurt another. So they're essentially getting off on the fact that they're hurting somebody else. To me, that's being, I don't know, maybe it's on energetic vampire isn't quite the best, but I also think she does do that too. On some other shit, I do think she siphons energy from human beings, from many people. It's just fucking kind of gross too, but it is what it is. I'm really trying to help her, so this might be kind of hard for her to see, but I'm hoping that it helps her see what the fuck she's really doing. And by me putting up these type of fucking whatever the fuck it is, I'm hoping that it will, whatever. We'll see what happens. But anybody, in my opinion, anybody that does that, leaves comments like that, like, for no good reason, like, I'm sitting here trying to have a fucking, like, a legitimate conversation with her to see, like, if that's really truly how she feels, then let's try to figure it out. And maybe she's right, but she couldn't even do that. So, like, her intent isn't even to, like, it's just a hurt. It's just a hurt, and it's to get me to react in an emotional way that they can sit back and laugh at me and feed off of that experience. To me, that's an energetic, fucked up, hurt vampire that gets off on hurting people. So it's like, hurt people hurt people. So it's like, this is how I have to treat people that react to me in this type of a way. And I think everybody should, because they're hurt. These are hurt people. They should literally be treated like patients at a doctor's, at a hospital. Like, you have to examine them with a different type of lens. Like, you can't use the same type of lens that you do for normal people. These are extremely, abused and hurt people, and they did do this to themselves. So that's also something to consider. A lot of times, these people, if they're still stuck in these type of mentalities, that means that they're still stuck in a perspective of victimhood and abuse, and like thinking that they've been completely fucked up and abused their whole lives. And a lot of them have. I'm not trying to take away anything from that. Unfortunately, though, the society that we live in and the way that it's run doesn't really offer people the best advice on how to respond and to heal from these traumas. That, there's a lot of people that push like the victimhood mentality, even like the welfare system. Like, yes, it helps them out, but it also keeps them like not in a stagnant state. Like, if there's not a system to help people grow while they're receiving assistance, then you could be assisting stagnant growth, which is essentially like death. So, but anyways, I'm getting off a topic here, man. I just really wanted to make this video to hopefully help her see who she truly is, whether she wants to admit it or not, or what she's doing, part of her, how she's choosing to behave right now. I'm not saying that's all she is, or that is exactly what she is, or that makes up the full sum of her, but a part of her does act in a way that, to me, is very similar with an energetic vampire. So, yeah, and then the response I give is, after she leaves that, I'm like, yep, you can't give a real answer because ... I think we both know why. Take care and good energy to you. And that's the truth, too. I do hope she figures out whatever she needs to figure out and she has a good life. But based on what I'm seeing, it's going to be hard for her to have a successful relationship with anybody. Even if like she's treating her other man or whatever in a good manner, like she still is going to have to deal with that the energetic effect from this exchange. And if she's still operating in this way, and by you're almost 40 years old, this is like teenage bullshit to me. Like, this is fucking silly ass shit that we did in school, and to me it looks like somebody who just still hasn't quite grown up yet, and I have my own things I need to grow too. So we all have shit to grow in. I think people that are billionaires still have a lot of things to grow in. So I don't want her to take that in some type of a way that makes her seem like we all got our shit figured out and she don't. No, everybody's got shit to work on. So this happens to be her thing, in my opinion. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.